know, times are changing. Ladies can do stuff now, and you're gonna have to learn how to deal with that.
In the spirit of Women's History Month, I'm going to tell you the story of Anchorman.
That doesn't make sense.
It is Anchorman, not Anchor Lady, and that is a scientific fact.
So we meet this guy, Ron Burgundy, who's the face of the Channel 4 news team in San Diego. He's an award-winning anchor that everyone in town knows and trusts.
Hey, everybody, shut the hell up. Ron Burgundy's on.
Also on his team is field reporter Brian Fantana, Champ Kind with sports, and Brick Tamland, the weatherman. They find out that their news show has the highest ratings in the area, so they go to celebrate. At the party, Ron sees this woman, Veronica Corningstone, and because most women throw themselves at him, he goes to talk to her.
I want to be on you.
But I can't imagine why she's not interested.
Wait.
The next morning, Ron and the guys find out that Veronica is going to be part of their news team, and they're not happy about it.
Please tell me this is some kind of sick, tasteless joke.
They decide that one of them needs to sleep with her before she can start thinking that she's an actual member of the team, with opinions and thoughts that matter.
You're just a woman with a small brain, with a brain a third the size of us. It's science.
Well, why wouldn't they listen to her just because she slept with someone?
Because sleeping with a coworker this early after starting a new job would peg her as the office slut, and no one respects the office slut.
Why? Because that's the way guys are. You get a reputation, that's it. You get no respect, you understand? You get no respect.
So if they can get everyone to see her as someone who's trying to sleep her way to the top, they'll assume that her ideas are crap because she would have just used those to get her promotion instead.
I want to be an anchor, and that is never going to happen if everyone in San Diego thinks that I'm your bimbo gal pal.
Anyway, Champ tries the direct approach.
What do you say we go out on a date? Have some chicken, maybe some sex.
Fantana tries seduction.
What is that smell?
It's called Sex Panther by Odeon.
Smells like Bigfoot's dick!
You know, desire smells like that to some people.
And Brick just tries.
No, I don't want to go to a party in your pants.
Very well. Ian, would you like to go to a party in my pants?
But after that night's broadcast, Ron takes Veronica out to show her the town.
San Diego, which of course in German means a whale's vagina.
They're supposed to be professional, but she gets attracted to him when he shows off a hidden talent.
Jazz flute is for little fairy boys.
He tries to make a move on her, and she tries to leave, but he convinces her that he can keep his professional and private lives separate. So he takes her to Pleasure Town, and then tells everyone in the office about it in the morning.
We should keep it relatively quiet around the station.
Absolutely.
Veronica Corningstone and I had sex, and now we are in love!
And then at night, tells everyone on the air.
But it's very important to me that I be viewed as a professional.
I'd also like to share with you that we are currently dating, and that she is quite a handful in the bedroom.
Tasteful discretion is the name of the game.
As time goes by, the rest of the team thinks that he's spending too much time with Veronica, and they also think that she's just using him to get ahead. But she only gets upgraded from doing stories like cat fashion shows to cooking pieces.
I am good at 3 things: fighting, screwing, and reading the news.
Veronica Corningstone, she's just dying to quit her job so that she can take care of me and have babies.
But her luck is about to change. Ron's driving down the road when he throws a burrito out his window and hits a biker. He goes to check on him, but the biker is so mad that he wrecked that he kicks Ron's dog, Baxter, off the bridge.
Yeah, butthole.
I know.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
And to make things worse, he didn't even
How'd you
check
do
to see if
that?
his
Thanks,
bike
I'm not
was
even
totaled.
mad.
It could have
That's
been
amazing.
fine.
I mean, that thing is good.
But this, and Ron's reaction to it, caused him to be late.
He took him with his foot, and he kicked him. That's what he did.
So they let Veronica anchor the news instead, after some convincing.
This city needs its news.
Oh.
And you are going to deprive them of that because I have breasts? Exquisite breasts?
But Ron thinks that they won't do the news without him, and he shows up to do the 6 o'clock news at 7, and then gets pissed off that she filled in for him.
Well, if you were a man, I would punch you. I'd punch you right in the mouth.
He also breaks up with her in front of everyone and embarrasses her in her moment of victory. But the network loved what she did, and now Veronica and Ron are co-anchors.
This was an age when only men were allowed to read the news.
Feeling threatened by her, the team rally against her, hoping that she'll screw up and get fired. But when their attempts to get her to leave don't work, they try some retail therapy, but run into the evening news team, who make fun of them for having a woman on their team.
They had to bring a female in. Change your diapers.
Did they not show you the ratings where you're number 2 to a woman? Ouch. Don't lose any more hair over it.
And because their manhood is threatened, they start fighting. But it's not just them. Every news station in the area wants to kill the Channel 4 news team too. And somehow, they all knew that Ron and his team would be behind this abandoned building.
Brick, I thought you said this was a shortcut.
Fantastic.
Unless Brick led him there.
Well, is it a shortcut or not?
Okay. Go Brick.
My sweet Brick.
But they fight for a while.
There were horses and a man on fire, and I killed a guy with a trident.
And then all run off when the cops are on their way. But the fighting isn't over, because when Veronica makes fun of Ron's hair, they get into an all-out brawl at the news station. But a coworker tells Veronica a secret.
Ron Burgundy will read anything that is put on that teleprompter.
You stay classy, San Diego.
I'm Ron Burgundy?
Damn it! Who typed a question mark on the teleprompter?
And she uses it the next night.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Well, she didn't think it would really work, but it gets Ron fired. And now the entire city hates him.
You are an awful man. You are truly a disappointment to us all, the Burgundy.
And his life goes to crap. Veronica tries to call to apologize, but instead finds out how bad a shape he's really in.
Baxter, is that you? Bark twice if you're in Milwaukee.
On top of that, the team isn't allowed to talk to him, and even Tino's treating him bad.
My best friend ever, right?
You are going to eat that cat poop.
I will not eat cat poop.
I'll eat the shit. I don't care.
Okay. Don't cry, please.
I'll eat the entire hunk of shit.
Okay.
But 3 months later, a panda's giving birth, and they want Corningstone to cover it, instead of Brian, who's been on the story since the beginning.
Panda watch.
But the public news guy doesn't like that he's down in the ratings, especially to a woman, and he pushes her into a bear enclosure to get a better shot of the panda.
We at public television, we're really down with the woman's lib thing.
But since the producers can't find Corningstone, they again forget Brian spent months on this.
Ching King is inside right now. I tried to get an interview with him, but they said, nope, you can't do that. He's a live bear. He will literally rip your face off.
And call Ron, somehow knowing that he'll be in this dive bar. And Ed offers him his job back if he can get there quick.
So how do they know she disappeared and didn't just go to the bathroom or something?
Shut up. With a story this big, I guess you're just supposed to pee your pants. And if you're not there for 3 minutes, they call someone who's on the other side of town, drunk in a bar, and don't even care if he's an emotional wreck.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
But he gets his job back and is immediately fine.
Hey everyone, come and see how good I look.
He also summons the rest of the team.
News team, assemble!
Who he didn't even notice were already there.
We've been here literally the entire time you have.
And even Baxter, who apparently has been in the river for over 3 months, is on his way. So they all head off to the zoo.
I hear retards like the zoo.
When they get there, they hear Veronica in the bear pit, and Ron accidentally wakes up the bears from their hibernation.
The bears can smell the menstruation.
Ron's torn between covering the story in front of a network talent scout or saving Veronica.
I know it sounds harsh, but God does not want her to live.
So instead of telling a zookeeper and being able to do both, Ron jumps in to save her.
I immediately regret this decision.
They're finally noticed by somebody up above, but the bears are awake, so the team jumps in for support.
Well, that's just great. You hear that, Ed? Bears. Now you're putting the whole station in jeopardy.
They're not doing so well, but Baxter jumps in at the last second and talks the bears into leaving them alone.
We're like a miniature Buddha, covered in hair.
And because of Ron's bravery, all the other news stations let him report about the panda alone, but he wants to share the spotlight with Veronica. But they end up confessing their love and kissing in front of everyone instead, and somehow this gets them both the network spot that they were scouting for.
60% of the time, it works every time.
So you see, Anchorman's really a story about a woman's struggle to get equality in the workplace, so I thought it was important that you heard it.
So she slept with her boss, then used his personal tragedy to move on his job. When she got to be his equal, she got him fired. And this is somebody you think I should see as a role model.
Yes. Well, probably not, but also yes.
Hey, sweet cheeks. Got an invite I'd like to extend your way.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
I would like to extend to you an invitation
to subscribe.
Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight. Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island?
All right, let's go.